So another thing I'd like to talk about is back in, I believe it was 2021. So about 3 years ago, I decided I wanted to finally make my first hat purchase. And I purchased a hat that is currently on my head. This is an Akubra Adventurer. It is an Australian made hat. And you look inside of the special documentaries of Indiana Jones when they talk about costuming the hat. They said that they were looking at some hats from Herbert Johnson, and they saw kind of an Australian model that he'd made, and they wanted that higher brim on the hat. And it probably doesn't look as high because of the distortion of the lens right now, but rambling on. I decided instead of buying an official Indiana Jones hat from Herbert Johnson's, I decided to buy an Australian hat, considering that was the model that they based his hat off of. And this is it, the Akubra Adventurer. Now, Akubra makes a lot of other hats. They have I think it's like a Federation 4 hat or something like that. And the crown is slightly higher than the Adventurer. It looks a little funky on some people, in my opinion, unless you have a very large head. I have pretty average size head. Anyway, so a lot of people were saying, well, how's the Akubra holding up after all these years? And it's been 3 years. You've gone all over well, not all over the world, but you've gone, to France with your hat, hiking in the mountains there. You've gone to Hawaii with your hat, hiking and kayaking and doing all kinds of stuff in Hawaii. And then, of course, you hiked all over California, and now you're in the Blue Ridge Mountains hiking. And you do take it out in the water, and it's falling in the water, all this stuff, right? How's it holding up after 3 years? Well, I would say that it's holding up quite nicely. I will say I have had to wash the hat liner. Hat liner has gone a little, not so white anymore, but like a brown, tannish, I don't know. It's like an off-white, considering all the dirt and nastiness it's been through. I've reshaped it multiple times. I'm sure you've seen in the previous videos what my hat looked like in the beginning. And that was only in the first couple weeks. Now, after 3 years, it's definitely taken on a little bit of a beating, but it still holds up so well. It's such a beautiful hat. Can you clean it? Yeah. Does it look beautiful when it's clean? Oh yeah. And you still wear it out, when you're going somewhere nice and the nice suit on or something. Yes, I do. This hat is a bit different than some of the other fedoras out there. It's a little bit thicker, so the brim is a bit more stiff. Once you steam it and let it sit, it'll hold that position until you steam it again and let it sit, or there's a ton of humidity in the air, I don't know. But yeah, this hat has held up, and it is still my favorite hat. I've tried to find another hat that would look good on me, not as a replacement, but to complement this one, and to not always wear the same hat all the time. But the truth is, I couldn't find one. This is my hat. It doesn't define me. It's just, I feel good in it. There's my update.